We got a new boat, baby! And it cost us half the price as the last one. What's happening is I got up at 6 o'clock this morning. Why? Because I got to go fly halfway across the state to go inspect the boat we're trying to buy. Check the oil, check the water, check the transmission fluid.
You got it.
It's an exciting day. Why? We're going to buy a new boat, baby. And I've been without one for months now. And it's the only escape I have from all you people. Now, if we weren't paying double interest rates right now and the stock market wasn't killing us, we'd be buying something like that, baby. We could have bought this, we could have bought that, we could have bought that. Look at that, that's a hell of a boat. That's the one I'm gonna hopefully retire on. Budget, baby, budget. Don't live above your budget. Thanks to today's financial situation, we're buying that. You see this boat here? This boat brand new will cost you probably close to $8 million. We're gonna buy it for 1.8. This boat is gorgeous. It's an 84-foot Mallah from Italy. This boat only has 800 hours on it, only had one owner, never chartered. It's perfect for us. And the price is right, baby. Before you buy a boat, you absolutely, positively, definitely have to have a professional survey company come in and check every single thing on that boat. Today, we're gonna pull the boat out of the water, we're gonna make sure the hull's in good shape, and hopefully we won't find any issues, and we'll be sailing before you know it. It's hard to tell, you know. It's not the looks, it's more about the integrity, structure's integrity. That's why I have experts here. This guy's an expert, this guy's an expert. I don't know anything about this stuff. You gotta hire people that know all about this stuff.
How much is this inspector?
Well, you know, we're gonna pay the surveyors. They're gonna go through every single thing on the boat, down to the TVs, the toaster, everything. So that's an inspection. And then we pay them to have the boat hauled out the water. So, you know, the whole thing's gonna end up costing me a few grand, but it's worth it because they're gonna tell me every single thing that's wrong with this boat. This way we know what we're walking into.
The whole part's definitely in really good shape.
Is it? That's good to hear.
Yeah, definitely looking at getting a bottom job, probably first thing.
Well, definitely needs bottom paint,
yeah.
Prop speed. See the circle he drew?
Nothing to worry about. 2 spots on a boat this size, nothing to stress about.
Yeah. But it's not gonna sink. Okay. Ladies first, jump.
No, go. Not you. Not
Ladies
yet.
first, jump.
Not yet. I'm not gonna jump yet.
All right.
Thank you. She can bitch about all this shit she don't like. I don't care. I'm good now. First cigarette on the boat. I'm christening the boat. Look at that. The last boat didn't have that. Automatic. Come on in. Seating for 10, 11. This table goes up so you can use it to eat on. How do you close it? Carla's 1 out of 2 favorite rooms, the bar.
This is my galley.
This is where she spends most of her time. The wine rack and her bar. Ice maker, glasses. This is nice, lights up. Plenty of storage space. And here's Carla's office. Look at that. She gets a sink, she gets a fridge, she gets an oven, a microwave built in. All right, so that's the main level. You want to go downstairs? His and her bedrooms, baby. This will be my bedroom. King size bed, closets. Nice
so this
bath.
is your bedroom, right?
This is my bedroom.
That is your bedroom.
Yours across the hall. Look at that bathroom. I fit through the door. Watch. I can fit. I don't think Alex could. Window, so I can smoke.
You're definitely not smoking in here.
Yes, I am. I got windows. I can smoke in this room.
No, you're not.
I can open those windows.
No, you better not.
Now let's see Carla's bedroom.
Welcome to my bedroom.
Look, because it's got the red wall.
Why did you say that?
Boat has 2 master staterooms. One for the master and one for the submaster.
Well, I'm gonna remove that.
Nope, nope, nope. We're not doing nothing.
Yeah, we are.
Here's your stool, plenty of drawer space, plenty of closet. Oh, look here. I found it right next to your room.
What?
A combo washer dryer. Next boat will have an elevator. Now we show you where we keep the kitlins. Erin's room. Erin's got a nice bedroom, TV behind the door. Perfect.
What do you think about the boat?
Do you really want me to tell you what I really think? No, you don't want me to tell you. You would say I'm a spoiled brat. This is not a good boat.
Got everything she needs, a bar and a kitchen. You don't need nothing else.
Good, because I'm gonna need a lot of alcohol in this boat.
You know what's great about this boat? The top deck has outdoor and indoor. We are now in the Sky Lounge. Even comes with its own bathroom. Look at that. So if the weather's not that great, you can go inside. You got a big grill right here. You got a place to lounge. I mean, you're on the top, baby. We're on top. I never had a boat with a Sky Lounge. And you can open up the windows so you can have air come through too. So it's like indoor, outdoor. Up, look what he's doing, Rafal. He's driving a boat. Oh shit, that's wireless. Good thing he played with a lot of toys when he was a kid.
Yay, everybody's got their fingers and toes. It was a good trip, everybody.
Boat Check Marine Surveyors. Right here we have Victor Luis.
That's it.
All right, so how we doing? We're basically, you're gonna go through everything. You've been on this boat a couple of days now.
Yeah.
You're gonna give me this big report showing you checked every little thing down to the toaster. Every toilet, every TV,
Everything
every nook
checked.
and cranny of this thing.
Yep.
It's a good boat,
good
but
condition.
you know,
a couple of little issues.
Every used boat needs stuff done.
Yeah.
He found some issues. We saw the bottom of the boat. We hauled it out the water. We know it needs certain things. And he's gonna put a report together, and then we're gonna, you know, look over the report and see what we gotta do. But never buy a boat without a surveyor.
Don't ever do that.
Never. I'm gonna go buy some art and hang it in my boat. Speaking of art, let's talk about our sponsor, Masterworks. If there's one thing to know about me, it's that I'll go through hell and high water to find a deal. Ever since I posted that video with my friends at Masterworks, the art investing company, you guys have been beating my door down. But the question I'm getting asked the most is, how the hell does a piece of art get a 32% return? So let's dig into one example to show you exactly how they do it. This is Banksy's Mona Lisa. They sourced this painting because they got wicked smart data nerds. They use their proprietary database. They're the only ones who have it. Then they make the right offer at the right time, and boom! And because they're world famous and one of the largest art buyers in the world, they can reach the right buyer at exactly the right time. So as for this Banksy painting, they sold it for an absolutely nuts $1.5 million. That's a 32% net return for Masterworks investors. Even a high roller like me couldn't just walk in somewhere and get a deal like this. That's why you need Masterworks. It's their relationships and access. That's how Masterworks has sold $45 million worth of art so far and distributed the net proceeds straight to their investors, probably including some of you. They launched another Banksy recently, and it sold out in minutes. So if you're gonna sit back and wait for the market to get back to normal, go right ahead. But when you're ready to roll with the big dogs and join me at Masterworks, just go ahead and click that link in the description. Thank you, Masterworks, for sponsoring this video. Now let's go see what's up with Ben Jr. and get an update on the new building. Hopefully he'll finish it and fill it up with tenants.
Change orders, change orders, change orders. Why do we have change orders? Because stuff's always changing. And so what does that cost? Money, 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 money. Here we are, week 13 of our new construction project. What's going on? What are we doing here today? Look at it, it's done. All right, it's not done, but it's almost done. I got 4 bathrooms, I got walls, we got insulation, windows coming in. I mean, we're almost done. I just got off the phone with the contractor and he told me that we're 30 days away from being done. So since the last video, we've poured concrete, we've put in framing, we put on a roof, we ran electrical, we ran safety lighting, we ran plumbing. We've done a lot. The only issue we had so far is yesterday, we had an inspection scheduled for all this insulation, okay, because the building has to be insulated. But the wind came through here around 3 o'clock and pulled all the insulation off the walls. So that's why there's a bunch of missing insulation on the walls right now. The inspector came by and said, nah, failed. So minor setback, but it'll get resolved. This is called ISO board, okay? Look at that, Miami-Dade County approved. You know why? Because Miami has the stringent hurricane codes in the state of Florida. Okay, so they build everything to that code. Not only do we put the ISO board, this brick right here is filled with foam. You can actually see the foam coming out of the walls. Okay, basically this is so smooth now that the tenant can basically come in here and use a diamond grade buffer and buff this thing out to a beautiful floor. They don't even have to put laminate or tile or anything. You know, this is what professional builders produce. I mean, look how smooth and level it is and how clean the construction site is. If we were running this construction site, there'd be shit everywhere. Thank God we hired a professional. This is the bathrooms. All right, this is 2 ADA handicap accessible bathrooms. Why are they ADA? Because you can come in here and you can do a 5-foot circle. It goes underneath the sink, okay? So under that counts. So 5-foot circle makes this thing ADA. This is open ceiling. We're leaving it just like this. No drop ceilings going in here. It's gonna be very cool, modern, industrial looking. Tenant will paint it black, it'll be nice. Inside the bathrooms, required by code is drop ceiling, okay? Because all the fumes and everything have to go to a certain area and exit the building, right? It can't just linger out there. So that's why I have put a drop ceiling in there. All right, let me show you guys the other space. I feel like I'm on MTV Cribs. Let me show you my house. Let me show you my building. This is our QSR, our drive-through quick service restaurant, okay? When you walk in here, there should be a counter right here. Then you're gonna walk over here, you're gonna be seating and tables, and all right here, there'll be like a bar that you can sit at. Then you walk back here to the bathroom, okay? Because nobody wants to look at a bathroom while they're eating. So I designed this thinking, turn the bathroom, put it here away from everybody. Nobody wants to be sitting down eating, watching people come out of the bathroom. It just makes the whole experience bad. It'll be a double water fountain, really nice against their ADA. And these are where the RTUs are going, the rooftop units. Okay, so ACs are gonna be sitting on top of that, blowing cold air in here, or heat. This is their electrical run. And we put extra pipes in case they wanted to put extra stuff out there. Okay, so all these pipes go down, in the ground, and then over to there. But I put a lot of extra pipes so they can have menu boards, they can have intercom systems, cameras, whatever they need, okay, they can have. But because I don't know who's going in here yet, the city will not give me a certificate of completion with this hole. So the city is not gonna give us our certificate of completion because of this big hole in the building, all right? I don't have a window for here, all right? I was gonna put a really nice, expensive window for the old tenant, but that window was super expensive. So I said, forget that window. I don't know what the new tenant's gonna want, because what if they want their window over here? What if they just want this space as a window? So we got rid of that, and now we're just gonna block it up, let the tenant tell me what type of window they want in there, and I'll give them a credit. So basically we're ripping up all this asphalt because we're gonna pour new asphalt to make the drainage system so that the top of this building drains all the way down to this parking lot. Because right now this is lower than over there. Okay, so I have to raise all this and move it. See this? This is extra money. That's all extra money for no reason. I shouldn't have built that. I should have just stuccoed it. Probably 100 to 200 grand. So I didn't value engineer, but it's done. It's over with. We'll have a really nice building. We were gonna dig in the ground and put a storm drain all the way in and leave all this concrete the same, right? But the storm drain costs more than just raising the level of all this concrete. Because you gotta go have the storm drain made from somewhere, they have to ship it, they gotta put it in, they gotta dig the ground, they gotta do all the plumbing. It's just more expensive. So it was easier just to have the site crew raise the level of the ground. We were tearing it up anyway. What's next? You see all this? This is scaffolding. What they're gonna do is they're gonna surround this whole building with scaffolding now. And they're gonna lay on the Nichiha, some nice cool brick on the outside, basically. And in 30 days, we should be finito, done. I mean, everything's been pretty smooth. I haven't had any major issues except for losing the tenant. I mean, losing that tenant was a hard blow. I mean, this building was scheduled to start producing income at a certain date. Now that date's gonna be pushed back. So, you know, I got expenses on building this thing and that money's being borrowed. We're not just pulling it out of our tush, we're borrowing it, okay? And that money costs money. The only thing I gotta rent out is that space. So what did I do? I put it on LoopNet. I put it on Crexy. And what happened? I got 6 LOIs in 30 days. We go to those people and we say, hey, we'd like you to remove your TI. Your price per square foot is too low. There's just terms that we work with them. And what we try to do is we try to get everybody on the same terms. Because if I can get everybody on the same terms, then it's about picking who I want. Some of them are national tenants from around the whole United States. And they want to be here because we're next to the Raymond James Stadium. And that's it. We'll pick which tenant we want to do. And hopefully the next time when I come give you guys the next update, I'll have an update saying I rented the space.
These are crazy times in real estate. What are you gonna do? Go to benmallah.com/shop, consult with Ben. Get me on the phone. Let's talk about your next move. All right, we bought this boat down in Stuart, Florida. We're gonna take this boat about 80 to 100 miles and park it at Vincent's house in Fort Lauderdale. Nice ladder.
Yeah, you already want
Listen, lady, you're the stew. And the stew will do what I tell you to do.
Yeah, okay. There goes the emergency stacks.
There's different. There's turkey, ham, and Italian.
Yeah, I know. She don't like to give me no options. First class, baby, on a yacht.
You want tomato?
No, no. I'm on a diet. I don't want any of those vegetables.
Millionaire. Come on, I wake up in the morning. Open up my eye, first thing I say, good morning, millionaire. Good morning, millionaire. Different thoughts on your mind, down to your last dime, still say, good morning, millionaire.
The boat ran smooth and it ran fast. The way I like it. All right, we made it. We're here, we got a boat and back at the house again. This boat fits perfectly. We got enough clearance on each side for setbacks. It's not too wide. It's got enough water under it. We're gonna take this summer, we're gonna go everywhere we can with this boat. We're gonna cruise the whole Bahamas. We're gonna head down to the Keys. First stop, Bimini. Look at all that storage we got in there. You can put another small boat in there if you want. I'm very happy. You know why I'm happy? Because we stole it. She wanted to buy $4 and $5 million boats. The one we first bought was $3 million. We sold it for $4. The second one we bought for $3.5. We sold it for the same money. And this baby here, I'm in this thing for under $1,770,000. Got a budget. These are the times we live in. We can't have no big, fancy, expensive boat. But I found a steal. This boat only had one owner, never chartered, and only has 800 hours on it. And it's beautiful. Here's the boat keeper. He is what you call the master baiter whenever he goes fishing. Here it is. You've never seen it before, have you? Let me tell you something about this boat. You know what the best thing about this boat is? It's half the price of the last one, and it's got more amenities. This is a man's yacht.
It's bigger. I'm gonna have to charge you more dock rent.
And there's your room right there.
Hey, what about that door?
That goes inside.
You can get through that door?
Of course.
My neighbors are gonna be happy. They don't have to watch me walk around my backyard in my boxers anymore.
Subscribe, watch another video, hit the like button, and support our sponsors. Adios, amigos.